big night is finally here. 1976, AC Butch versus Bill Daly, Cusky Lanes, Long Island, 1 a.m. match time. I leave my house my regular time about 6 o'clock. I get into the cab, and this is what kind of nut job I am. Where do I go? The Manhattan Beach Hotel. I get a room, I go upstairs, take a shower, get undressed of course first, lay in the bed, and now I'm going to daydream. The sugar plums are just going to dance all over the place because what is life all about? I want to soak up this night, I want to remember it, I want to enjoy it. I left a phone call that they should give me a buzz about 9:30 just in case I dozed off, which I did. When the phone rings, I got startled a bit, but I had to meet Paul with Cubby. Cubby was going to back this match, at least $2,000 a game. I didn't have that kind of money. Paul didn't have it right now. And Cubby is not what you call a real gambler. He's a bookmaker. But he's cautious with his own bread, let me tell you. But Paul convinced him that this was a sucker match, and it was no sucker match. I mean, he actually conned Cubby into thinking this was easy winnings, and anything but. But we meet, we get into Cubby's brand new caddy. We go out to this fantastic steak joint in Valley Stream. We're going to have a nice supper before the match. I have one cocktail, that's all. And we're once again assuring Cubby that there's no problem. Easy match. We finally get to Cuskey's, walk in, and there's a big crowd over there, and Mac is there also. And this is just what I wanted because this was part of my daydream. Not only to beat Bill Daly, but to make Mac go for his lungs. Yeah, all kinds of money, right, sure. We get on the lanes, we throw some practice balls. I'm looking around and I'm going, I'm here, the big time. Butch made it back. We start the first game for 2,000. Paul's handling the money. And I win, I think, the first two. We tie the third. I win the fourth. And we're up about $8,000. Now, for whatever reason, Bill Daly wasn't really betting all that much. He must be a smart cookie. He held back, and the rest of it came from the outside. But then he really surprised me what he did next. He comes over first and he says, listen, I want to change lanes. And I look at him, I go, what are you talking about? I've never changed lanes in the middle of a match game in my life. He goes, okay, well, this is the story. You know, I haven't bowled less than a 215. I haven't won a game. And one of two things are going to happen. Either we change lanes, or you bowl my boy Jeff Kidder, or you never get into my pockets again. It's all over. It's all over. You won whatever you won, end of story. You know, this really bothered me. It really bothered me. I told him basically where to get off, change my shoes, put the ball in the bag. I'm walking out. Barry Bernstein's walking in, and he's a little aggravated that he didn't get a piece of the action. He said he would have bet on me for sure. On the ride home, you know, I should have been joyous, and I really wasn't. I can't explain it. I guess I thought I was going to win at least 20, 30,000, maybe even more. But I did a very silly thing. I packed action in. And I don't know why. I mean, here I got back into the game, bowling really well. I'm doing what I love to do. Now, of course, the scene was a little bit different. Back in the 60s, it was all about the competition, just going. Nobody quit. I mean, they would have to go bust before they quit, and a lot of guys just bowled anybody. There was big action these days, but almost everybody was very cautious. It was a whole different headset, and maybe that's what bothered me. Anyway, Story over. My year of the comeback. It was very successful, but I did a stupid thing again. I packed an action bone.